Yeah, if your car will really work up on the outside, it seems like it's really good off of turn 2 when you get the high line working. Maybe not so good off of 3 and 4, but certainly off of 2. I think with 9 to go, Larry, right now you're thinking, buddy, I'd like to just be finish this thing right where I am if you're the 77 to 26.
Hey, Carl Edwards, Larry Mack up here. You know, I am impressed with your teammate, Jamie McMurray, that has not been to pit road. That car is not moving off the white line. He's right around the bottom.
Yeah, I'm watching that too. I mean, you know, the Goodyear tires are holding up. Lauren Rainier is doing his best to tell Jamie what's out front. He swears he can't see a thing. So Jamie's doing a really good job. And Jack and I were just talking, if they were to have a restart, that top groove would probably be the place to be on the restart. So second isn't so bad right now. It's right where Jamie wants to be.
Darrell, when your windshield is a mess like McMurray's is, how do you hit your marks?
Well, you just kind of, you know where you are. You have what I call track presence, and you see things on the inside of the track, outside of the track, and you're looking. The reason he's running the white line, that's what he's driving off of.
Right.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
He's not driving out the windshield. He's driving out the left side window.
He's hunting that little line around the bottom.
7 laps to go. Rudeman goes past Truex into turn number 1, moves up to 4th place.
Now, we do know that David Rudeman, Martin Truex Jr. was part of the top 5 vote getters in the fan vote. We don't know what order, but we do know those 2 were part of the top 5.
I wouldn't be banking on that right now.
No, sir. You can't bank on that.
6 laps to go for sudden Sam Hornish.
Boy, do you think Sam's pumped up because it's May, you know, because he's had some great runs in the month of May.
And he finished second in this race a year ago and transferred to the All-Star race.
Yeah, he had the most crabbed out car I'd ever seen in my life over here last year. They've straightened her up a little bit, and I think she's faster.
Now, this is the 4th place battle, which is good news for McMurray. Stremme fading behind him, and as these 5 cars battle each other, that means smooth sailing for the 2 front runners.
And right now, those front 2 cars, obviously, you're not going to catch them. If you're these other guys back here and you're a crew chief, please don't tear up my race car. That would be kind of dumb to do right now.
5 laps to go, and you see the gap increasing ever so slightly at every turn. Sam Hornish trying to pull away from Jamie Mack.
Yeah, he was 4/10 quicker than McMurray that last lap. 4 to go.
Tell you what, if there was a few more laps to go, I'm not so sure the way Jamie is slowing down. And you got Stremme back there in that 12 car. He's closing the gap on the McMurray right now, but he's not going to have time to catch him.
2 quickest cars on track right now are Hornish and Logano in 5th.
Yeah, that's what's impressive is Sam Hornish Jr. in the 77. We know he has not been to pit road. He's still faster than a lot of those guys back there that got fresh tires.
Well, Larry, I think what we're seeing tonight is what we've seen all year long. If you can get out front, adios to the rest of the field.
And that's what's going to be keen in that shootout coming up next. 100 laps.
Robbie Gordon almost in the wall in turn 1. We've been accustomed to seeing that here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Running that really high line, but Gordon got up to 9th and no further.
But that's a good run for Robbie because he started this race back in 30th position.
Right.
So he's learned a lot for next week. 2 to go.
Clearly the driver who's made the biggest gains is Jamie McMurray. Started 28th, running 2nd, solid in a transfer spot. He's 1.4 seconds ahead of Stremme, who is holding off Rudeman and Logano.
Well, my most improved driver, I mean, there's a number of candidates, but you got to give it to Sam Hornish. I didn't know if he could cut it in a stock car or not, but man, has he come out this year and shown. I don't think it was all Sam's fault. I think some of it might have been a little bit lack of equipment.
Yeah, you look at his last 4 races, 2 top 10 finishes over the last month. He's still running 30-60s. There's almost nobody else even in the 30s. Everybody's in the 31.
And what I like, Larry, is he runs where he wants to. He goes in low, lets it wash up high. He goes in on the top. All over the place.
What do you say?
Sam Hornish wins the sprint showdown.
I'm happy for him.
And Jamie McMurray comes from 28th to transfer in.
Most thing he's the happiest about is get his windshield cleaned now.
Look at those guys. Are they not jacked up?
About that.
I'm happy for those guys. They have really done a good job with this team.
Carl?
That's an awesome job of driving there, man.
Yeah, here with Donnie Wingo, these guys are pumped. What do you think about your driver coming from 30th to make it in the show?
I mean, you think at 40 laps, that's kind of hard to do. But, I mean, we've had a good car this weekend and just got the bad luck of the draw, which we thought was going to be good qualifying. Turned out okay. We finished second. We're getting a big show tonight. That's what it's all about.
All right, cool. Once we go off there, I'm going to talk to you about what you guys did. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Carl. Nice of that team to let you up on their pit box.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we've called him Sideways Sam, Sudden Sam, and Sam I Am. But right now, call him a winner. Sam Hornish will go to an abbreviated victory ceremony because he's got to get ready to run 100 laps for $1 million.
He's got to get ready, and they got to get that car ready.
If he keeps going, we're going to call him Super Sam.
That's right.
From Defiance, Ohio.
He and Jamie McMurray go to the Sunoco pumps to top off, and then I believe a quick trip to the scale, and then they'll be turning that car around for the Sprint All-Star race.
And you know what's amazing is when you look at who finished 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, Ruderman, Logano, Truex Jr., Allmendinger, that was 4 of the top 5 vote getters for the fan vote.
3-time IndyCar champion, 2006 Indy 500 winner, 19 IndyCar victories, and now the winner of the Sprint Showdown, Sam Hornish. Matt, is he hopping out or staying in?
Well, Mike, he's taking off the Hans device, all the different safety paraphernalia. Now, the winner of the Showdown, getting ready to move into the big money race, Sam Hornish Jr. climbing out of his race car, already talking things over with his team about that race. That was big for you and this team for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, definitely. We knew we had a real good car tonight. We raced this piece at California and also at Texas, and it was really good. Mobil 1 Dodge handled real well. And just what can I say? I'm tired of having to race this way in there, but it's been fun. It gives us a good idea what the track's like for right now. So I don't know if we can make any adjustments in between now and the All-Star race, but I'm just super happy to be in it, be racing for $1 million, and really proud of this Mobil 1 Dodge.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
Daryl, I got to believe
this. The pride of Defiance, Ohio. Let's go across now to the man who is second with Dick Berggren.
And he'll be in the big race as well. Jamie McMurray, how did you see out of that windshield?
It's pretty bad. It's happened on like the first lap, and when the oil got on, it wasn't that bad. But then when we went back green, they'd put some oil dry down, and when that hit the oil on the windshield, it started smearing. And really wanted to pit at that halfway point to put tires on, but you're not going to make it back up through there. So our Crown Royal Ford Fusion is really good, though. I think we should be really good for this All-Star race.
Nice job, well done, and you will have a clean windshield for it. Mike?
Thanks, Dick. It matters at the payoff window, but not to the transfer spots from position 3 on back. Hornish and McMurray will transfer. Stremme, Ruderman, Logano, the top 5. Truex fell to 6th. Allmendinger 7th. Reagan, Robbie Gordon, and Marcus Ambrose had quite a battle at the end of that race.
Daryl, I got to believe there's about 18 drivers saying, man, that 77 car is pretty good.
yeah. I don't think I think they're taking him pretty seriously right now because that thing was fast.
They are pulling up on the front straightaway 2 of the biggest cell phones I have ever seen. It's all part of the Sprint All-Star pre-race. Coming up next.